Hello friends, welcome to Cloud Learning. Today we are going to learn about one of very good service of Amazon AWS, which is called SES, Simple Email Service. I hope many of you already heard about this, and might be that might be few people have few confusion, like because when I also learn about this service, there were few questions in my mind, like how we can use this. This is called Simple Email Service, and basically it is used for marketing purpose. If you want to send bulk mails to many users, like thousands of people, and at very low cost reasonable price, you can use SES service. Also this can be used for transactional message, like if you do any transaction and you want to send alert to user or email notification to user, you can do that. It is not a complete messaging solution, like you can't use it for sending and receiving messages. It is only for one sided. Probably you can send mails, but and you can receive the bounces and the feedback of like spam mails, or if there are bounces you can receive that. But you know that you can't use it as a complete mail service. For that, Amazon already had one another solution, that is called work mail, and this is very useful. Work mail can be used simple, like Google Mail and Yahoo Mail or Outlook, whatever you see, you already can check that one. So, so if you are, like you want to do bulk marketing at reasonable price, very cost effective price, you can use SES service. So today we will learn what we are going to learn today, that how we can configure SES service, what is the prerequisite, and how we can actually integrate with other applications like Outlook, or that what is the benefit that you can compose a very nice message, uh, and you can send it to lot of users. You can't send directly. The prefer way that you can use third party application like Outlook, like there is mail service of Windows 10 in itself, or any third party application like Google Mail you can use, and you can use SES. So what SES actually do, that it provide you one SMTP server. So now you don't need to set up the SMTP server, you don't want need to set up the hardware part, and that you don't need to do set up any upfront cost. How whatever you use, you have to pay for that. And you know that these prices are quite reasonable, like $0.1, uh, $0.1, you can send 1000 mails easily. So the costing is quite effective, and in first year you can send approximately 65,000 mails under free trial. So if you have any free trial account, you can send approximately 65,000 mails. So that is quite awesome. Okay, so let's have a look on this. AWS SES is a quite cost effective service, as I told you. It is reliable and scalable. Quite, that the back end is Amazon hardware and Amazon database data center, so that is very solid backup. And you not feel much downtime, or you will not expect it to see the downtime basically in the infra. Also, you just have to pay that much you use. And this, as I told, that preferably for sending mails, not for receiving. And you can do marketing mails, can transaction mails, or can, if you want, you can send notifications to. Reliable because Amazon infra is there, and scalable. If you want to increase the mail sending limit, you can do that. So I'll suggest you just watch this video till the end, so that that you can understand the concept well. And you can understand the concept well. And there are much important things, like that if you don't see the complete video, probably you going to miss something, and that doesn't work. So I try to do it in very simple way, and hopefully we will be able to, or you will be able to understand it. So whatever your feedback, please do share in your feedback via comments you can give, or if you want you can email me at my email address awslearnings@gmail.com. Apart from this, if I'll suggest you, if you are not already subscribed my channel, suggest you to subscribe this channel Cloud Learning, because this has lot of videos. The we try to cover the course AWS Solution Architect Associate level, and I am uploading all the series, all the videos related to this certifications and the other AWS services too. So there are two certificate, though there are two playlists: AWS Learning or AWS Solution Architect course in Hindi and in English language as well. So you can check the playlist according to you, and you can see all the related videos. Like all the other services are also there, like RDS, CloudWatch, CloudFront, monitoring, how to set up servers, Route 53. All the services are there. So I'll suggest you to go there. So let's start how to work with SES service and check the working demo. So this is the SES console, and like as I said, you know that Mumbai is my nearest region, but I am not going to this, because if I go to SES service, so if you select SES service, first you log in into Amazon console, and here you can find the SES service, and you can find out in messaging portion. So once you click on SES service, you can see that this service is right now available to only these three regions. So you can select any of one region here. So this service is only available in this region. To just select your nearest region. If you are already in this region, that's good, and otherwise just select the nearest region. There are three important parts like manage identities, monitor your email sending, and configure email receiving. So email receiving configure part is just to receive the bounce email. You can create the rules and can set up easily. First part is quite important, manage identities. So under the free trial, we have to ask, if you send to thousands of users mail, you have to ask AWS, or you have to request AWS to increase your sending limit. Right now, because even you didn't requested to increase the limit, I will tell you in the last, once you see the demo, how to increase the limit for that. But till that time, we can only send mails to our verified users and our verified domains. So like if you have any domain, you have to verify that domain, so that you can send your mails to that particular domains. Once you increase your requesting size limit, you can send mails to thousands of users without any verification. That is fine. So another thing, if you haven't verified any domain, you can also have the option to verify any email address, and if the email address is verified, you can send email to that verified address too. So let's see how to verify a domain. Go to domain, click on verify a new domain, put your domain name. My domain is awslearnings.co.in. Okay, so just a small change, like my domain is not awslearning.co.in, it's awslearning.in, awslearnings.in. And so just verify this domain. Once you put awslearning.in, click on verify this domain. Once you verified, see here what you need to do. You need to create a text record in your domain settings. So from whatever the company, whatever the organization you have purchased, like it could be like GoDaddy or Big Rock, from where you have put or where you have hosted your domain, just go there and create a text record. So what right now, if you can see, right now my domain is under pending verification status. So we will see, that what I need to do, I have to create one text record. this should be my text record, and this will be the value. I have to go to my portal like GoDaddy or Big Rock, whatever you have purchased, HostGator, and there just create a text record in DNS settings. And once these settings will be uploaded there, AWS can verify that yes, you are the owner of that domain, and you can, or you have verified that domain, so you can send mail to users of that domain. So we will go and we will see that how we can create a text record there. Meanwhile, we can also verify a email address. Click on verify a new email address and put your email address. Now once this email get verified, you will be able to send mail by using AWS SES SMTP server. Okay, so first part very important, and just see there. I am into my console. I have go to GoDaddy, and here you can see this is my domain, and I need to click on manage DNS, and here you can create the text record. So I already have one text record. Let me just update it, and host is this. Let me just change. Okay, so you can see I created one text record, and its value should be, I need to change, I need to keep the value, and here I can pick the value, and see here I put this new value and click on save. Okay, perfect. So you can see my text record is set up now, and this has been set up with this one. Also, let's go to the, so now my domain should be verified now. Let's see if it does. So go to domain and click on refresh, and you can see that my domain is verified. This means that now I am able to send mail to users of AWS learnings.in. Whatever the user, I just don't need to verify a single on every user. Now I can send mail to any of the user of AWS learnings. Now let's come to particular email address. If you don't have your own domain and you send to mail to few particular verified email address under the free trial, till now I didn't requested how to increase the limit, or didn't request to AWS to increase the limit. So now I have limitation that I can only send mail to verification user, and we are doing this for testing purpose so that you can verify that it is working. And after that, it's just a simple request. I will show you how to do request, and after that you can send mail to any users without even verification. Okay, so you can see here I got a one mail. Congratulations, my domain got verified. That's fine. And AWS verification request for email address, and I need to confirm here. So you can see my domain also got verified, and my user now getting verified. Okay, perfect. So my user is also got verified now. So this was the first part, first very important part, like I need to verify my domains or my users. And you can see here if I click on refresh button, I should be able to do. Okay, so now the second important parts come. Just look after one thing, like that you can check your sending stats. So you can see whatever your mails got bounces, how many mails got delivered, how many complaints come. Complaints or rejection is very important part. Like if users are, you are sending mails to lot of users, and they are finding those mails not relevant and they are treating it as a spam, so it will come into complaint on rejection status. And if those percentage goes high, AWS will understand that you are not sending the relevant mails and you are spamming other people use mailboxes, so they can stop your SMTP services. So don't just make sure to keep the eye on these stats and just make sure that those complaints on rejection shouldn't be much higher, and your deliveries should be much there, and complaints ratio should be very less. Okay. Apart from this, if you want to give any dedicated IP, you can go for this. You can purchase this. So your mail will be sending by a dedicated SMTP server. Okay, the most important part now, how to send an email using SMTP. So what the three things you need the server name, port name, and user's name and password. So now you have the AWS server name and what I need, username and password. So click on this option, download my credential, and download your credential here. So just you need to click on download the credentials, and you can see here your it will ask for the permissions, and you can see your username and password. You can download it or you can keep at safe place. So that's done. Okay, so here you have downloaded the credentials, and now the important part. Now server name, username and password you have. So we need to understand how we can configure a mail client like Outlook, Thumbnail, or Mozilla Thunderbird, I believe that is, and Outlook, Google account, whatever you want to use. So today I am going to show you these settings in Microsoft Outlook. Moreover, the settings will remain same in any account. So if you know about these settings, you can configure it in any mail client. So let's see. I have opened Microsoft Outlook, and what we need to do here, you know how to send the mail. Like you can send here. You can you can decorate your mail, whatever mail you want to configure, and you can have your recipients here, the body, just decorate the nice mail. Yeah. So after that, we need one account to configure SMTP server. So you don't need to set up it your own. You know that there is too cost involved in that. What you need to do, you can use AWS account here, and AWS SMTP server here. What you need to do, like, you click on set up your account, click on manually configure internet account, and you can give your email address awslearnings@gmail.com. Pop 3, because it is not that it is not for, as I told you, that it is not for mail receiving purpose, so you can give anything in for receiving. And here in the outgoing message, what you need to give, you need to go there, and you can just give me a second. You can copy the SMTP server name, this one. Okay, outgoing server, and your username and password, which we have downloaded in credentials file. So just open that credential file and copy your username and password. Okay, so here you need to copy this username, copy the username, copy the password, SMTP and password. So now you should be able to use this one. Click on require logon secure password authentication, then outgoing server, my outgoing server. Click on logon using, and again copy your username and password. Here, and go to an connection advanced tab, outgoing server, because it is secure, so you can use TLS, and outgoing server SMTP port is You can check the port here in settings 587, so you can change to 587 port and click on OK, next, and finish. So let's let's just try to send a test mail from this account, test account settings, and let's see what happens. Incoming goes failed because that's correct, because we don't have any incoming receiving server. It is for outgoing mail. And here if you see send test email message, it is completed. That means my mail has been delivered to the test email has been delivered, and it should deliver to awslearning@gmail.com because it was the account I configured and it used this SMTP server. So let's see, did I receive any test email, or let's compose another mail. awslearnings@gmail.com, because it is verified user, I should be able to send mail to this account. Okay, test 2, and let's see, does it work. Use default folder, send, perfect, and right now it is in outbox, and let's see. Okay, so let's see what happens. Did I receive an email? Inbox, perfect. So you can see here I received a test mail which I have sent from that account, and probably soon I will get the second mail too. So you can see here that the test account which I configured with this account, I am able to send this mail. So that's perfect. Okay guys, so perfect. So what we have seen here, that uh, how we can configure, how we can verify our domains or email address, and how to download the SMTP server settings, how to download user and password, and how to configure that into a Microsoft Outlook or any third party client. And after that, you know that you can send 1,000 of mails to number of users. There is no limit. If you further want to know about SES service, you can go here and you can check the settings. As I said, that it is for marketing email, transaction email, or notifications. The benefits would be that it is reliable, scalable, and inexpensive. The cost is too low, and there are number of customers already: Siemens, Vodafone, Pixnet. The big companies are already part of this. Flip Flop, D-Link, High Media, STC, whatever. The list is too long, and if you want to go for check the price, you can check here. Uh, you can go for the pricing also. Pricing, as I told you, that for 1000 mail they charge only $0.1. That is quite effective, that, and there is no restriction of the attachment size and all such things. So that's cool. Now we need to see that how to ask for increasing the limit size, because that, as I told you, that there is a limit, and we need to ask, we need to check with AWS. So like right now I am only able to send email to my verified users. 200 mails I can send right now, 200 emails per 24 hours. But now if I want to increase this limit, I have to go there, request a sending limit increase, and here you have to just specify that you want to use this service, and just simple request and your purpose, and you have to send this. This will get verified into 1 or 2 days, and once your limit get verified, you can send email to unverified users too. Just keep in mind, okay, simple step you need to follow. Just 5 minutes process your requirement, what is your purpose, and just keep in mind to have this sending stats eye on this. Deliveries and your deliveries should be higher and complaints and rejections should be less, so that you can use the service uninterrupted. So I hope friends you like this video, and probably if you have liked this video, please do like, click on like button, and share if you can share with your other persons and the people, and subscribe our channel. That subscription is necessary for you, because if you don't subscribe, that, so might be don't get the notification of the future videos. So I'll suggest you to subscribe the channel. So today, that's for today friends. Wish you a very good day, and thanks for watching. Good day.